Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another top 5 video. If you didn't know, this is a series I've been doing here on my channel. I have a complete playlist with all of my top 5 favorites and I do different categories. Right now that we're in the fall season, I've been doing a lot of top 5 fall favorites. So I did my top 5 favorite lipsticks for fall. I did top 5 fall eyeshadow palettes under $25, so be sure to check out those videos. I'll link the playlist below and also in the card, and those videos as well if you missed it, so definitely check that out. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right in. These 5 blushes are actually very budget friendly. They're all from the drugstore, so I didn't really plan it that way. I just don't actually own too many high-end blushes. I have like a couple of like Tarte products, but they're like holiday limited edition type of stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and these are my top 5 favorite blushes for fall. Let's do this. Alright, so my first pick goes to Jordana. I'm sure you guys are not surprised. I have a whole bunch of these Jordana powder blushes, and they are some of my favorite blushes at the drugstore to wear. They are a little bit hard to find. If you do live nearby a Kmart, you might possibly find them there. That's the only place I've ever been able to find Jordana blushes. Also Walgreens, I think, sells Jordana as well. This is in the shade Sweet Honey. I pulled this out last month. I've been wearing it non-stop throughout October and a little bit in September as well. And I just know I'm going to continue using this like crazy. It's a beautiful matte, kind of soft coral peach, but it's not like a summer. I mean, you could wear this in the summer or springtime, but I don't know what it is about this blush, but I've been wearing it every time I do sort of a orange eye look or orange bold lip. It just looks so pretty on the skin, and this is a nice soft fair color, so it's going to look really pretty on fair, very light to very fair skin tones, and it's the perfect just soft peachy coral type color. Sweet Honey is so delicious and beautiful on the skin, and I can't stop using it. My next pick goes to a brand new product. Now this is definitely a palette, so I don't know if I'm cheating or not, but I don't care. You know what? This is my video. We're gonna just roll with it. This is the new e.l.f. Cosmetics Modern Metals blush and highlighter palette. This is $12, still budget friendly, and you get 3 full-size blushes and 3 full-sized highlighters. All the blushes in here are completely matte. They're smooth, they're creamy to the touch. They blend and melt into your skin like butter. Oh, I just cannot get enough of this palette. The middle shade here, which is a really nice wearable kind of neutral mauve tone color. This is like the perfect everyday shade that I always reach for. And then the peach shade in here is the perfect apricot color. I don't have anything else like this in my collection, and it's so beautiful, so unique to me at least. And it's so pretty. Again, I've been wearing this when I wear any sort of like orange. I've been really obsessed with like orange lipstick, orange eyeshadow. I've just been loving the pumpkin spice realness. And then I'm actually wearing this deeper color today on my cheeks, and I piled it on a little bit heavy. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I love this color. It's a perfect like soft terracotta shade. Now I have to be careful because this is actually a little too dark for me, but I just use one of those like dual fiber brushes that's really soft, very airy, and just dip into the palette very lightly and just gently sweep in an upward motion. And you know, then that way you don't put on too much because it's really intense. This palette I am in love with. I think it's perfect for fall. I think it's perfect all year round, but I had to mention it because I can't put it down. I think the formula is fantastic, and I think everyone needs to get it. Alright, my next pick goes to Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild products. You guys know I love their Mega Glow highlighters, and I love their blushes. Now they actually did reformulate their Color Icon blushes, and this is in the shade Rose Champagne. And this color, you guys, I probably mentioned this before, but I haven't used this in forever. Pulled her back out of my collection. Wow. Wow. This is the perfect neutral blush that goes with any look. And of course, again, I mean, any of these products you don't have to use in the fall season, but for me, this is what I've been reaching for this season, and I think they're beautiful shades. This one is just that all around universal beautiful color. There is a little bit of shimmer in here, so it's not like completely flat matte. It has kind of a satin finish. But oh my god, you put your finger in here, it's just a smooth, silky formula. It's easily blendable, buildable, and I feel like you can go into this blush without thinking, oh no, I'm going to put too much on, because it's definitely a very wearable color. She's in my top 5 for good reason. Alright, moving on, I have this baked blush. Now, I'm actually not a fan of baked blushes. I've gotten rid of so many products from like Milani and other brands. I'm just not a fan of baked products. I'm just not. But this right here is the exception. She is the exception. This is from Black Radiance Cosmetics. This is the Artisan Colored Baked Blush in Plum Sorbet. You know that me and Plum Sorbet go way back. I've had this blush for a really long time, and I will put her away and then I'll pull her out again, and there you go. I fall in love every flipping time. It has that beautiful baked swirly goodness with all these different colors. It has pink and berry, a little bit of like a champagne color, a little bit of pink in there, but when you swirl all the colors together and like buff your brush all over, this is the most beautiful taupe mauve deliciousness that I just cannot get enough of. Like, oh, it's so pretty. I regret not wearing this one today. But it's so good. I don't know, there is just something about this blush that gets to me. I mean, they're really good. The only thing I don't like is the packaging is really bulky. Like, there's a lot of excess packaging, and then the baked blush is like really tiny in the center. But I will put that aside because this is it's so good, you guys. You have to try out this blush. The color is just so unique and different, and it's one of those blushes that it's just going to be in my collection for forever. 100%. Alright, you guys, we've come down to the final blush. Actually, this is a blush palette. I've mentioned this before, but this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics blush palette in dark. They also have this in a cream version, which is actually really fantastic as well. I was going to mention that one, but I don't reach for cream blush that often, so I went for the powder one. This is only $6. You get 4 full-size blushes, and just look at these. I mean, if that doesn't scream fall, I don't know what else does. These are extremely pigmented, rich. Oh my goodness, they're absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend this palette for medium to deep skin tones. This is just such a beautiful palette. I can still try to wear this, but I have to be very careful. I do like using, again, a brush like this that's super light. It's not too dense. It applies a very light amount of product. I definitely dip into these 2 shades the most because they're like that warm terracotta, beautiful color. Like I mean, look at this. They are so pigmented, and also I have used these on the eyes and they make beautiful eyeshadows. This palette is amazing, definitely screams fall, and I've been reaching for this one non-stop. e.l.f. just really kills it when it comes to their blush palettes and their palettes in general. They're just amazing. I had to mention it in my top 5. Alright guys, so those are my top 5 blushes for fall. If you missed my top 5 fall lipsticks and fall eyeshadow palettes, definitely check out those videos. I'll be sure to link them below in the description box, as well as all of these products that I mentioned today. I will be sure to list them and link them below if you want to shop. Definitely check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, 10 a.m. every single week. And be sure to follow me if you want to on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. I'll have it right here on the screen, and also below if you want to go and follow me. I'm on Instagram quite often. I try to post Instagram stories, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing half the time. So if you want to come and say hey, come on over. So I hope you guys have a really awesome day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.